Today, my friends, I have for you a Town Hall 11 guide to the Miner Hog strategy. This strategy is still really strong and 100% is something that you guys need to try out. This video is going to be a step-by-step guide in order to show you guys how to use this strategy properly. We're going to do that on this base here, and then we've got 3 other examples in order to teach you how to become a better attacker with this strategy. So that's right, guys, we're going to be going over the Miner Hog strategy, and this strategy is still a really strong attack. I would 100% say, if you're going to be using a strategy, then this is definitely going to be it. Now, on this base design in particular, we are going to be looking at a queen walk and not a charge. Now, this is a variation of this attack. This is going to be determined on if you can lure the CC out or not. So this is really good for those anti-2-star bases that have lurable CCs. So the big thing that you guys want to understand is this strategy's key objectives is the CC. That's it. Not the Eagle, not an Inferno, not Wizard Towers, nothing. Other than making pathing, of course, the CC is going to be your second thing to take care of. Now, you may already notice my voice does sound a little bit raspy, a little bit. I am still a little bit sick from, cold, but don't worry, I'm still completely fine. You guys should still be able to hear me clearly. So hopefully you guys can sort of still keep up with the video. Now, with that being said, with this attack strategy, there's a couple things that we want to make sure that we're doing properly. So, we want to make sure that we are funneling in our queen. So we've got a baby dragon to do that. We want to walk our queen this direction, so that then we can deal with the enemy CC very easily. So, once we get in range of the CC, we can poison it. This type of CC that you're going to see right here is a Baby Dragon, Ice Golem, and Balloon CC. So something a little bit different, but definitely something that, is very interesting to see at a Town Hall 11, but definitely still how to deal with these a little bit more non-damage CCs while, kind of being it a little bit, who knows? But you have a Baby Dragon, 2 Ice Golems, or maybe an Ice Golem in there, I think just 1. And then you also have a Balloon in there. So, definitely a difficult CC to deal with, in my personal opinion. But the biggest thing, as far as I can say, to take away from this video, or I guess from this example, is you're going to be funneling out this side with the queen. So you can do that with one side. Now, if you move over here onto the other side, we are going to be using our queen here, and then we're going to use a siege barrack and possibly the king there. What's going to happen is that we can have our king and our siege barrack go this way. That's going to create this side, or maybe about this part of the base, which is going to help us a lot because now we can send in our miners and our hog riders going in that direction into the multi-inferno compartment. So that gives you guys a little bit of an idea of really how I would, or how to hit this base. But this still gives you guys that step-by-step process. So step 1 is going to be creating the funnel on one side with the queen walk. So you're going to see a couple wizards being used. That's going to help that queen. And you also see a baby dragon as well. So once we have our queen moving into the base, now we've got, a balloon there soaking up any seeking air mines. That's going to really help a lot. So that you'll see that then we're going to drop a rage. So we're raging up because we're going into the Ice Golem, the Archer, Baby Dragon, and the Balloon CC right there. Pretty easy to deal with. We're going to easily take that out. And you'll see that what we're doing here is we are creating a funnel there. Then you'll see on the opposite side, we have a P.E.K.K.A. and the Siege Barracks and the King. This is going to allow ourselves to create that funnel that I was talking about on the other side. So you'll see that now we have gotten this side funneled out here, and this side funneled out here. So now what this means is the miners and the hog riders will now move into the multi-inferno compartment. Sounds pretty simple, right? It's very simple. It really doesn't take too much. So you'll see that he's placing in his miners first, then his hog riders, then his Grand Warden. So definitely take note of that. So you'll see as we move in through this example, heal spells are being dropped realistically where the miners and the hogs, really realistically, the hogs need it the most. But you really want to make sure that if you use this like a regular miner or a regular hog attack, heal up where you really need, or heal up the group. is basically what I'm trying to say. So, that's going to be your big thing. And then dealing with the queen, if you don't deal with her, then the miners, if they're still in the base, they can actually take care of it. So you'll see very, very easy on really how this attack strategy works. Super simple. Now, Grand Warden's ability. His ability should be used around the early stages to around the core of the base. What this allows you to do is to actually clear up as much of the buildings as possible. So that, well, realistically, you want to protect your miners and hog riders as much as possible. So that way, they don't take enough damage, they don't take much damage. And another big thing about this too is that when they get towards the core of the base, that's pretty much a good place to use it, but you don't have to just spam all your heal spells in. That's why you have the Grand Warden's ability. So that gives you guys your summary of this strategy. And I know my voice is now really raspy, but don't worry about that. But now we're going to go ahead and move on into a couple more examples using this strategy. So let's go ahead and take a look at another example, and I want you guys to really take a look at where the enemy CC is. All of these examples, all these future examples I'm going to show you guys, make sure that you are looking at where the CC is placed. I want you guys to just keep that in mind as you are watching through this. So, what is the attacker going to do here? Well, we've got another variation using a charge. The queen cannot easily lure out the CC like you see right here. Can't use, a hog rider or anything to lure that out. So, we've got to create a funnel for our queen. So you'll see what Cosmic is doing right here. He is going to be trying to funnel his queen in by creating this side here with the Mecha, and this side over here with the baby dragon. King's going to move down this way, and this is going to continue the funnel here. So you'll see that we're going to be raging up the queen to deal with the enemy king, which is going to easily allow ourselves to get right up into the entire base. So, we want to make sure that we are doing our step-by-step process. We are looking for that CC, but other value from the inside is also going to be extremely good. So you'll see that what we're doing is we have the king on that side, still creating that funnel. He's going to easily get us the 1 star. And the other thing is, dealing with the enemy CC, it's another CC with an archer, baby dragon, ice golem CC. However, this time no balloon. So, but you can really see how strong this really is right now. Charging going in, easily dealt with the enemy CC, and now you can see that we have easy pathing now for our miners and our hog riders, because this side was completely funneled out, this side was too, and now this allows everything to move right up into this section. So now we want to make sure, pay attention to the Grand Warden's ability. Notice where he uses it. That's going to be the big key I want you guys to take away. So, using it really early on, slash, in the core of the base slightly. But you can really see, again, how strong this is. Just really be in that mindset of this attack. Look at the mindset of the attacker. Why did he decide to hit up towards that top side? That's going to be the questions that you have to sort of answer, but still, it's a really strong strategy, as you can see right here. It's completely dominant. So, as far as I can say with this, I want to give a couple different tips, like you saw there with the jump. Make sure that you're planning that jump. That jump actually covered this entire compartment. So, take advantage, because realistically, you want to place it just right in a way to where both walls are being clipped by that jump, and you get the most out of it. So, that gives you guys your first other example. So this will be your second example here. And then we're going to move on into a couple more examples with this strategy in order to use this one properly. So, hopefully that you guys can become better attackers with this one simple strategy. So here we go, we've got another example. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. We'll see where the CC is. It's about centralized. So, we identify that. So you'll see that now what we're doing is we are going to be charging towards this area here. So that's why we're using the king right here with a couple wizards. We use the baby dragon and the wizards over here to create the funnel. So you'll see that once she takes out this, she'll target, or actually no, she will target that, she'll target the wizard tower, and she'll jump into the base. An easy funnel has been set for her. After she takes out the cannon, he's going to rage up this queen, take out the air defense, and then just continue to work his way into the base. Now he should be able to lure out the defensive CC, which can either be like a Lava Hound or something. So you'll see that right here, we're going to rage up our queen to deal with the enemy king, so that then the queen doesn't die. But now we are out of rage spells, so we want to make sure that we're still getting the most out of it. You'll see a couple minions here, a miner, and a really interesting. But you'll see on the other side here, here's what we did. So what we're doing is, while we're actively dealing with the CC, we created this funnel right here. On the other side, we created this side here with the siege barrack and possibly the king right here too. So we actually went ahead and went like this. So now what this gives us is our miners and our hog riders can now move into the base and stay in the base like that. So I know I wasn't paying attention to that. We were paying attention to the queen and the CC, but definitely still try to make sure that you are creating the opposite side of the funnel like you see right here. So we're easily dealing with that enemy CC, super easy. So now what we've got is we've got our miners and our hog riders to go into the base. Even if there are some skelly traps there, still isn't going to be a problem. Notice that we're not using our Grand Warden's ability just yet. We're going to use it a little bit later, as we were already going towards the Eagle. So we're going to use it right when we get up close to that multi-inferno. We have no more heals, but we realistically don't really need the Grand Warden's ability now. I mean, a large portion of those defenses are mostly point, not too much splash, queen's still alive, you know, super easy. And that's really how you guys use this attack strategy really, really well. We've got one more example after this, but still, I hope you guys are still being content with my raspy voice. But I hope that this still also gives you guys that sort of confidence to continue to use this strategy. I wanted this video to be more of a guide rather than, you know, my typical videos. So this video is really a full breakdown of this attack. Now, if you guys have made it this far in the video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell to join the Corrupt fam. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our final example. Alright guys, we've got our final example right here, and before I actually start this, let me know in the comments below, do you guys want to see some Town Hall 10 content, maybe Town Hall 10 guides and stuff? Like strategy guides is what I'm talking about. Let me know in the comments below. I'd definitely love to sort of hear your feedback. I know Town Hall 12 is definitely something that people have been asking for, but it's really difficult when it's not something that does overly well on the channel. I still want to bring it out to you guys though. Now, when we are using this strategy, just remember that you are using that jump spell to get deeper into the base. So take a look at where this CC is. Where's that CC? Pretty much in the core a little bit. So you'll see that we can't lure it out, but there's probably like Teslas right here. So we gotta, you know, keep that in mind. We see that there are some Teslas up here. So that could actually, you know, maybe allow ourselves to get some sort of value from, you know, going up here. But I think if we really wanted to, there's a Tesla farm literally right here. Alright. So definitely that could have fooled us. We could have either hit down there. But what you'll see that what he's trying to do is he's actually trying to charge into the base here. Now the queen isn't really going to take the jump. So this is a good example of an attack really not going to plan. But actually this CC is only a Lava Hound CC. Not bad to deal with. Now, if you're dealing with something like an Electro Dragon, all you have to do is just poison it, rage up your queen, you're done. That's it. That's very, very simple. So you'll see that the Siege Barrack did pop. However, we've got our miners and our hogs going right into the base. Even though the queen is just going to walk her way around the base, you can still see that we can get value from our miners and our hog riders. So even though the CC here is a Lava Hound, it actually works perfectly for us. So Lava Hound's CCs are 100% taking advantage of those. But still, if it wasn't, then we would have failed on this base. So just keep that in mind. So it didn't really go to plan. He wanted to charge his queen in, but that didn't really go to plan. So that gives you guys sort of an idea of what happens if your queen doesn't take that jump. You may or may not be screwed, but definitely try to learn from all these examples I showed. Hopefully that this video was kind of really helpful for you guys, and hopefully you guys weren't annoyed by my raspy voice. I'm hopefully going to get better, and hopefully I won't have this raspy voice anytime soon. So with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, why not leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss any content here, and you guys can join the Corrupt fam. Feel free to also go ahead and join my Discord, and there's going to be a link in the description. Feel free to also go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and also on Twitch/subscribe on there. And all those links are in the description, as well as the headers right over here. And also feel free to go ahead and join any of the clans I'm covering within the description below. With that being said, guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Corrupt, signing out.